Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone out there is doing great and enjoying these first couple of weeks of summer. Thank goodness. I love summer. I'm glad that it's here. And today I wanted to quickly jump on here and talk about how to manage or handle setbacks when they do occur. And setbacks are literally just one of those things that are a part of life, or any action, any goal you end up striving for. You can expect that you're going to have setbacks. And so when we know that comes embedded with everything that we're going to pursue, then we have to have the foresight to decide how we are going to handle these situations. And so it's a huge mindset thing, right? Whatever you believe, however you think will determine your experience with things. And when I say that, I mean, let's say you look at setbacks and fail and things like that, obstacles and failures as a really bad thing, and you allow it to be a cause for you to give up on something, then, that's tough, because then you don't get to actually see how far you can go. You kind of give up on your own potential when you decide that you're not going to go for something because you failed at it the first time you tried it. And so, when we think about these mindset way of thinking, the giving up the first time you tried and you failed, that's a tough mindset to have, because then you actually will not again get to see where, realize your potential, because you'll be giving up too soon. Now, if we shift that mindset to, hey, this is a new thing I'm going for. There are going to be challenges. What I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking out for, yes, there will be challenges. It's how I react to the challenges and how I manage myself during these challenging moments that are going to really tip the scale for me and for the goal or the whatever I'm striving for, right? So, for instance, let's say you are having a conversation with a significant other. You've been having a great progress about something, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where your communication has suddenly reverted back to what it used to be, when it was not effective. It wasn't inviting the other person to speak openly and candidly about a concern. You just find yourself really just like reverting back to old habits, old patterns that are dysfunctional, not helpful. And so there's two ways you can look at that. You can again look at it as, oh my God, I'm never gonna get this right. It always goes wrong. It did da-da-da. We can take on that victim mentality, because it is free and available for us to choose. But there's also another alternative that you can go, well, okay, this is a setback. This is an obstacle. I'm trying to, develop new communication patterns, skills that are conducive to helping a relationship thrive, or just communicating effectively. So, okay, I'm doing this. I'm trying to activate new habits. So when I encounter a setback, I'm going to look to see how I can learn from that. What lessons can I pull from that? Lessons that I can use next time. What are the signs I can look for to demonstrate to me, hey, wait a minute, we're going off track here. Let's get back on track. You're looking for cues that are going to help you to navigate the situation next time when it rears its head up. So it's finding the lessons in obstacles, challenges, obstacles, and all those things that come about, they happen because I honestly think that it's life trying to redirect you back to, it's trying to get you back on track, right? And it's just a sign that, hey, wait a minute, a lot like, let's say, a GPS, when you take a wrong turn, you don't want your GPS to not be able to be like, yo, you've taken a wrong turn, take a U-turn as soon as possible. You want it to do that. You want it to be able to detect that, know what to do, tell you to turn around so that you can get back on track, so that it can get you to where you want to go, right? So you want that, right? So those like obstacles, challenges, setbacks, those are just our system realizing that we've gone off and we need to redirect ourselves back on track. And so we work backwards. We find out what happened, what caused this thing to happen, that caused the next thing to happen, and can I interrupt that? And what are the cues I can implement in order for me to be able to interrupt that, that pattern, right? Because it is really up to us to do these things, to examine our behaviors, examine how we're dealing with things, in order for us to shift ourselves to the degree that we are actually aligned with the things that we actually hold valuable to us, that matter to us, the things we're striving for, the changes we're trying to implement, the impact you're trying to bring into the world. That's the only way we're going to be able to actually, be effective, is being able to examine ourselves and take, observe the challenges that we encounter, not as a bad thing, but they're opportunities for growth. You don't, and as far as I know and what I've come to learn, is with any situation, you can either look at it as a failure or a setback or whatever, or you can look at it as an opportunity for learning, an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for self-reflection, an opportunity for self-examination, an opportunity to look at the things that you are doing in the spirit of examining them so that you can refine them, so that they are working for you and not against you. So my message today is yes, you can find yourselves in those situations where you're just irate, you're upset, you're repeating the old habits that you had said you weren't gonna repeat. And that's normal. When you're activating new behaviors, know that the old behaviors are gonna still rear their ugly heads. It's how you manage those moments that's gonna matter the most, and how you deal with those setbacks, and how you use those setbacks to help you, recalibrate yourself back to center, right? So it is in our hands. We're responsible for that. No one else can do this for us, but it is up to us. And that's been true for me, and that's why I wanted to share it for you guys today. I never used to really examine situations that went, the opposite of what I expected. But once I started to do that, then I could see where I could have changed things, where I could have acted differently. And most of the time when you're reflecting on these things, you're reflecting on your own behavior, because you can't change anyone else's behavior unless they're ready to do that, right? So again, it's really just about recovering from overcoming setbacks. It's about understanding that they will be there, and understanding that you can't let the setbacks, activate fear to the extent that you don't want to try again, right? Because it's in the not trying that actually, it disrupts your path. It stops you on your track if you don't try again, right? And when you don't try again, you're giving up on that thing that you say you want it. So examining your commitment to the things you say that you really want is going to be a great area to also look at. But let's just start with understanding that setbacks are they're setbacks. It's how we deal with them, how we, take the lessons out of them and apply it to the next scenario, and how we navigate through that's gonna matter the most. Okay, so anyways, so that was a quick one. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And everybody encounters setback. Everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. What matters is the fact that you continue to exercise the courage to get back up, learn from the setbacks, the mistakes, the whatever you have on your plate, learn from them, and then move forward. Move forward, because it will give you more clarity. It'll give you more resources. It'll give you feedback to help you become better at what you're trying to do. Okay, guys, that is it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. And just in case you're wondering who filmed this video, I did. Just wanted to put it out there. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.